Massive Goblin here! Whew. That intro was a lot. I hope you liked it, because that could have gone so much worse. Well, anyways, I am here today for you to review some chips. All of these chips came out at the beginning of August 2021. So if you're seeing this way in the future, maybe you're on like your brain chip or whatever, and you're seeing this, it's gonna seem extremely dated. But right now, that's current time. Being in the grocery store all the time, I see all these weird new items. So I'm like, whoa, that's cool, you know, whatever. I don't think about it. But something about these chips called to me, and they said,
"Hey! Make a video!"
So, naturally, I had to make a video about these. The flavors we have here today are Wavy Lay Funyun flavor. Funyuns are basically the equivalent of an onion ring in a chip. They're like circular. Don't know if you've ever had them. You probably have, but they're little hard onion ring flavored chips. Growing up, I used to eat them all the time, but personally now the breath you have after you eat Funyuns just completely turns me off of the chips. They taste okay. I'm just not into it. People love Funyuns though. Okay, we've also got these Cool Ranch Dorito flavored Lays. That should be pretty interesting. Same thing with the Funyuns. I grew up on Cool Ranch Doritos. Cannot stand them. My wife loves them. That's great. Do not like at all. Last, we have the Doritos Tangy Ranch. I assume something similar to the Cool Ranch, which, you know, I'm already predispositioned to not liking all three of these chips, but I'm gonna be as unbiased as possible. I have high hopes for this Tangy Ranch. This one looks the best to me out of all three. I'm a little skeptic about the other ones, but we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. Maybe it'll be okay. I said that about the Mr. Beast burger, and look where I am now. Alright, well, these Cool Ranch Dorito Lays were the first thing I noticed in the store and the thing that gave me the idea to make this video, so we're going to start with those first. I'm going to open these bad boys up and see what we've got in store for us. Okay, so there is clearly something very wrong with the bag of chips I got. I might have to call Frito-Lay corporate or something, because quite frankly, this just isn't the right product that Okay, get a good look at this. This is what I got in my bag. It would seem as if it's stuffed full of hot dogs. Uncooked hot dogs. And I mean, the bag is hefty. There's a lot of hot dogs in here. I'm not really sure what happened or what employee I pissed off for this fate to become of me, but maybe take some caution when you try to buy the Cool Ranch Dorito Lays. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna call it quits with that. Lucky for me, I bought another bag of the Cool Ranch Dorito Lays, so hopefully, that sounds like chips to me. Like this, that sounds like hot dogs. I've gone ahead and got rid of the hot dog Lays. Not sure what the deal with that is. We might have to investigate later on in this episode. But we're gonna try out the real thing, and I'll get you some sort of idea on what these taste like. I imagine Cool Ranch Doritos. I know, shocker, but we'll see. We have to find out. Let's open this bad boy. Okay, this actually looks like the Cool Ranch Dorito Lays, so we're gonna give them a shot. First impression, kind of just smells like Lay's. I don't think Lay's will ever be able to get away from that potato, salt, and vegetable oil smell that they have, the just generally kind of greasy vibe they give off, I guess. I'm gonna take out a chip here that's got a lot of seasoning on it. I know that's what the Dorito experts are after whenever they take out the Dorito with extra seasoning and they take a picture and they send it to their grandmother and their grandmother forwards it to all of her friends, and then suddenly it's in the local paper, and then before you know it's on NBC and they're talking about the Dorito with all the extra seasoning. It's like mass media coverage. Everyone's like, oh my God, that Dorito's got a lot of seasoning. This one doesn't look too bad. It's got quite a bit of seasoning on it. I'm gonna try this chip out and see if it's the real deal. I'm gonna give all the scores at the end just like last time though. Cool Ranch Lays, going in. That chip really threw me off, so I'm gonna go ahead and have a few more so I have a more accurate idea, because that did not taste like Cool Ranch to me, but we'll see. We'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so now that I'm done trying them, I've got to give my honest opinion, and quite frankly, I don't want to scare anyone off. I don't want to upset anyone. I know earlier I said I don't like Cool Ranch. I'm not opposed to it, okay? Like the other day, my wife, right? I'm eating my spicy nacho Doritos. I'm taking them handful by handful, cramming them in my mouth like a little gutter goblin. And my wife, you know, she was, you know, calmly eating her Cool Ranch Doritos one chip at a time like a normal person. I said, hey, let me get a bite of that Rito. So I got a bite of that Rito and she gave me 2 chips. I tried them and I was like, wow, okay, Cool Ranch isn't as bad as I thought. It's pretty decent. However, all things considered, this right here, Cool Ranch flavored Lays, do not taste like Cool Ranch. Honestly, in my opinion, these Cool Ranch Doritos kind of taste like the cheddar and sour cream Ruffles, which I know that sounds way out of left field. How could that even be related? Trust me. The smell at first smelled like Cool Ranch, but the more I ate and the more I got close to the bag, it just kind of reeks of cheddar and sour cream, which seems like they're missing the entire mark. It does have a little bit of that tang from the Cool Ranch, and you get a little bit of those, you know, the red and green seasonings on the Cool Ranch Doritos that everyone loves so much. It has a bit of that, but for the most part, I find these incredibly misleading and, quite frankly, disappointing. Let's move on from these. I'm not impressed with them. I think we should just go on to the next bag, and hopefully I'll like those more. Set that aside. I think next, I'm gonna go with the Tangy Ranch Doritos. Now, I have to be completely 100% honest with you. When I filmed the intro earlier and I kicked the bags of chips, I popped this one. Nothing came out of it. However, a lot of the chips are crushed. I did it for the gag. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to get the biggest chip I can find, but it sounds like sand. It sounds like sand in that bag. But we're gonna crack this open and give it a shot. It says Tangy Ranch. Now they described this as Tangy Ranch, and quite frankly, I thought Cool Ranch was supposed to be the tangy Dorito flavor, just based on the fact that it's kind of a reprieve from all of the nacho cheese and other cheese and spicy related flavors. I thought, you know, it's supposed to be that breakout flavor that's not quite the same as the rest of its family. That being said, I hope these Tangy Ranch Doritos are good and maybe offer something the Cool Ranch Doritos don't. Hopefully maybe it's spicy or it's got some sort of little twang to it so it can really live up to the Tangy Ranch name. So we'll check it out. We'll check it out. Hopefully I'm not disappointed. If I'm disappointed, this episode's gonna go off the rails. I swear to God. Let's crack this bad boy open. I tore the bag a little bit. Oh my God. I just want to say the little gag motion I made there, I know you're going to be like, oh, okay, he's trying to put on a character for his YouTube video. I swear to God, that was genuine. That made me feel a little ill. I am not a fan of how this smells. And I don't smell ranch. I just smell... It just smells off. It smells bad, like something is wrong with it. I mean, this might be the ranch you find in the back of your fridge that you've had there for months and you've just forgotten about. You know, that Kin's buttermilk that's just sitting there on the top shelf right behind the olives so you never see it. That's what that smells like. Off ranch. So I'm gonna pull out the biggest chip I can muster, seeing as all of these are pretty much, you know, completely destroyed. Now these don't have the little additional seasoning like the Cool Ranch, like the little red and green flakes or whatever it is you people love. So I can't really get one with a lot of seasoning. That's what it looks like. This is the biggest chip I could find in the entire bag. So we're gonna give it a shot and hopefully I don't get violently ill. Okay, I feel like I got the wrong first impression. I'm gonna have a few more chips just like the other one. This one does have quite a bit of seasoning on it, as you can get a good look at with my little grimy goblin fingers. I'm gonna give this another shot. No. 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 That is vile. I have to be completely honest with you, and I know I say that all the time. I've said it several times in this whole video. I'm being serious. That was vile. That was not okay. That should not be created. No one should have to eat that. Even if, like, they're forced to, they shouldn't have to be fed that. Prisoners shouldn't even have to spend commissary on that, quite frankly. That was way worse than the Cool Ranch Lays. I immediately after eating it got a big wave of tanginess in my mouth, but it didn't taste like anything. It just shocked my senses and made me a little upset. And I was like, ugh, that tastes a little sour. Like, that tastes like something that's soured. And then the immediate aftertaste and the flavor I got, like, for the rest of the time after that was just corn. Just like default corn chip. So I'm gonna toss these aside as well. 0-2 right now is not looking good for Big Frito-Lay Corp. Gotta say, not looking too hot for y'all. Now, Frito-Lay has let me down with both of those bags of chips. So I'm really hoping, which I know it won't be good. I know it won't be good. There was a point in my life where I loved Funyuns. I know this won't be good. I would bet money on it. I know it won't be good. This is gonna be a trash review. Now I'm gonna feel bad because I'm just gonna be pooping all over this. Literally pooping, defecating all over these chips because they're just not good. They're just not good. Like, I don't know who thought they were okay. Not okay. I guess we're gonna journey into unknown waters here and try these wavy Funyun onion flavored Lays. Crack the bag open. Hopefully I don't get any hot dog surprises. These just kind of smell like regular wavy chips, which I can't complain. You can get a little bit of a hint of the Funyun essence, I guess you could say, that Funyun experience. I'm gonna go ahead and take a Funyun chip out of here and we'll see if it lives up to its name. Now, first impressions? That just looks like a wavy chip to me. even with the smell up close, it kind of just smells like regular chips. So hopefully I shouldn't get too disappointed by this, other than the fact that it doesn't taste like it. We'll see. We've got the Funyun onion flavored Lays going in. Okay, I have to say something. This is not what I expected. This is pretty good. It's like Funyuns without the aggressiveness of the flavor and that bite and that smell, that Funyun breath. You know the one. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If your husband comes to bed with Funyun breath, you're not kissing him. That's just a fact. I would brush my teeth after I eat Funyuns so that way people would still talk to me. It's like the episode of SpongeBob where he's got the stink breath and he's like, I'm ugly and I'm proud.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
I'm not trying to be like that, so I stay away from Funyuns. But to be completely real with you, these are delicious. It's like a regular wavy chip, and it's got the tiniest essence of Funyun flavor. And more so than anything, it's just got like a little bit of a sweet aftertaste to it. And you know, would I say these are better than regular wavy Lays? Maybe not, probably not, but it's a fun alternative, and this is a good interpretation of the source material. Starting with the final scores, I'm gonna start with this bag of chips because I already had it in my hand. The wavy Funyun flavored Lays are pretty excellent, I can't lie. I was happily surprised, and I can't say that about the other two. So, on these wavy Funyun onion flavored Lays, that's hard to say, because I usually just call them Funyuns, and I didn't know that they were Funyuns onion flavored rings, according to this bag. I didn't know that's what they were calling them. But on these Lays wavy Funyuns onion flavored rings, chips, I would give these an 8 out of 10. And that's a first for this channel. The only thing I've given a comparable score to is the Mr. Beast burger. I gave it like, I think a 7 for the actual burger itself, which in hindsight, too high of a score. The more I think about it and the further I get away from that review, the more I hate Mr. Beast burger. And I think it's just the fact that people around me ask me and they're like, is it really that bad? Yes, it's really that bad. And the more I think about it, the more disgusted I get. I see my friends go and they get Mr. Beast burger and they're like, dude, look, it's Mr. Beast burger, just like your review. And that's great. I love that people love my content and that inspires them to go and get Jimmy Beast burger. However, Jimmy Beast and Mr. Beast burger, garbage. This, Lay's wavy Funyun flavored ring chips, delicious. I would give it an 8 out of 10, and that is an honest score. With that being said, let's move on to the Lay's Cool Ranch Dorito flavored chips. Okay, with these Cool Ranch Dorito flavored Lays, these surprised me, but in a completely unexpected way. I would never have expected to get a taste and smell of cheddar and sour cream with little flakes from Doritos on it, and quite frankly, it
disgusts me.
I will say it's not as bad as the next bag of chips I'm about to give a score to. So with that, I'm gonna have to give it a 4 out of 10. This is below average. If you wanna go out and seek this out, that's on you. I will never buy this again. Okay, finally, the Tangy Ranch Doritos. I don't even want to smell these again because I'm afraid I might get a little ill. I can't lie to you. I would not feed these to my dog. And you saw my dog. I love her. She's great. I would not feed these to her. I would not feed these to anything. I wouldn't feed this to my grandma. I wouldn't feed this to anyone. This is vile. If you could capture the smell of rotting sour cream or like really expired milk that you've had in your fridge for months, this... I just want to be clear, I am not hamming that up. There are tears in my eyes right now. This is foul. Stay as far away from this as possible, unless you're weird. If you're weird and you like off-dairy product flavored chips, That's great. This is for you. For you, these chips, 10 out of 10. For me, quite frankly, 1 out of 10. The only reason I don't give it a 0 is because they delivered the chips, and that's what I was promised. And that's great. Everything else, vile. Get rid of it. Discontinue this. Don't sell it anymore. I'm sick of it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see someone else eating that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Stay away from these chips. Maybe try out the wavy Funyun onion flavored ring chips if you really want to. If you liked the content, or you liked me, or you know, just whatever aspect you really gripped you, you know, leave a like, comment, and share it with your friends. Put it on your Facebook, you know, post it on Reddit, whatever you kids use these days. Just get it out there. Peace.